me some ice, skin me a peach and save the fuzz for my pillow. Poach me a prawns, talk to me nice, you got to wine me anytime. I'm getting hungry, peel me a grape.
I'm Laura Bonicelli, and we are cooking with Italian style. It's not always fast, it's not always easy, and it's not always Italian. We use the freshest and finest ingredients that we can find and afford, and we not only savor the meals we make, we savor making them. That is cooking with Italian style. Today we're making a dish that's great for a main course or a side. It's my grilled Thai eggplant salad with purple jasmine rice. Let's get cooking. The eggplant, like the potato and the tomato, is a member of the nightshade family. And it's actually not a vegetable, it's a fruit, but I think we call it a vegetable just because it's usually used in savory recipes. So what I'm doing here is I slice my small eggplant into 3/4 inch slices, and I'm just brushing it with olive oil. You want to brush it, you don't want to toss it with olive oil. It's like a sponge. It'll just keep taking all the olive oil you put on it. What you really want is just enough olive oil to get it started. And I heated my panini grill, and I'm just going to do this in batches. And there we go. This will take about maybe 6 to 8 minutes, and I'm going to cook them all the way through until they're nice and soft. A good eggplant, by the way, and this is the one I'll do next because I have to do it in batches, is about this size. You don't want it too big because they get bitter. You want the skin to be nice and smooth. So while that is going on, we're going to work on our rice. I rinsed my purple jasmine rice, which is just this beautiful, beautiful color. And 2 cups of rice, 3 cups of water, pinch of salt. I'll give that a stir. Then I'm going to put this on the stove, bring it up to a boil, reduce it to a simmer, cover it. And that goes for 15 minutes, and I'm just going to turn it off without stirring it, just let it sit for 10 minutes, and then I'll fluff it up. And in the meantime, we're going to work on our salad and dressing. I have some sweet little Campari tomatoes here that I'm just going to cut up in eighths. You could use grape tomatoes, or really any tomato would work. And I'm going for about 1.5 cups. My rice is done simmering and is back there on the stove just resting. I'm on my second batch of eggplant, and the first batch I took out and put in a bowl and covered with saran wrap so it could continue steaming. So now I'm finishing rough chopping up some mint, and this will be about 1/4 cup. And I've already chopped up some cilantro, which smells amazing. There is like no better combination than mint and cilantro. So, okay, rough chop that. Remembering this is like a salad, so I'm not really finely chopping these herbs. That should be about 1/4 cup, and 1/4 cup of cilantro, and a tablespoon of Italian parsley chopped. And then this is going to be what we toss our eggplant with once it's all cooked and steamed. Now for our dressing, this is 5 tablespoons of fresh lime juice, and I'm just going to strain that in. It's about 2 limes to get this. Just kind of depends on the lime. Great, okay. To that, then 2 tablespoons of fish sauce, and fish sauce is quite salty, so 2 tablespoons is going to be plenty. It's actually made from anchovies usually. And then a tablespoon of olive oil, 1/4 teaspoon of sugar, and then this is a little banana pepper that I chopped up, about 1/2 of that. It's from my garden. You could use a serrano, you could use a jalapeno, whatever you feel like, and then we're just going to stir this up. So now I'll just wait for my eggplant to be done, and then we'll put this all together. I'm just finishing chopping up my now cooled eggplant, and it is nice and soft. And one thing I want to mention is that you want to make sure that this is really cooked well. Raw eggplant is not very appetizing. So into my bowl this goes, and then here we have my fish sauce mixture, and I'm just going to dump that right in and stir that up. Beautiful. Now at this point you could let it sit for 20 to 30 minutes, and it would just help build the flavor, but we're going to go right ahead to plating. Okay, beautiful. Now to plate this, I've got my beautiful purple rice. This rice has a almost floral flavor to it. And of course, its color is amazing. See, it's a little sticky. Let's get that off like that. Okay, it's a nice bed. And then right on top of that, our salad. Now, I am serving this with hot rice. This also makes a dynamic chilled salad, which makes it a good candidate for a buffet. Look at all those herbs. Just a little more tomato. Perfect. And then to garnish, a little mint right off the back. Oops. There. Beautiful. If you want this recipe and more, go to solobybonicelli.com and click on the recipe button. I really hope you enjoy making my grilled Thai eggplant salad with purple jasmine rice and cooking with Italian style. Thanks Park Boutique for the wardrobe, and buon appetito! I'm going to taste this. Wonderful. See you next time.